Howdy all, I am Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Oh, my friends, today is a day of days. It is a day that I have been telling you would come. It is a day where all your wishes will come true. On my show, The Daily Dive, the Double D's, we have a little joke that goes on over there. I say, when we go over the day's articles, when we look at TV sections of show sites, I say, is today the day that Wheel of Time has been canceled? Yesterday, when I asked that question, it hadn't been. But a short time later, it was. I told you this piece of trash would be canceled. There was no way they were going to get a season 4. This show was doomed from the very beginning. In fact, I want to get in the Wayback Machine. Just get in the Wayback Machine with me. Oh, who is this young man there? Who is this young man, this stalwart defender of pop culture who had a prognostication that this would do terrible? Let's hear what he has to say, shall we? So you see here, this is this is not, and I'm going to say it again, this is not the show you are expecting. That's all I'm saying. To anybody who comes across this video, take a moment, look at all the red flags, and understand this is not what you are expecting. This is not going to give you the tale that you have fallen in love with for decades. It's going to mishmash it up, and apparently does a very poor job of it already. You stands want to come at me, that's fine, I don't care. I am telling you truth, and if you cannot handle truth, if you cannot handle facts presented to you in cold, hard, harsh, purifying sunlight, that is on you. And if you watch it and enjoy it for what it is, great. Okay, we're going to stop there because he was a madman. He was a madman thinking like that. My point is this. This show was never going to succeed. And right here at Deadline, as I read this article, they're going to try and spin it so hard. And we're going to crush it. We're going to crush it here. We're going to crush it for the next week. We're going to destroy every ounce, every trace of this show because it was a disaster. But let's read into it just a little bit. Exclusive: Prime Video will not be renewing Wheel of Time for a 4th season. The decision comes more than a month after season 3 finale was released April 17th. Followed lengthy deliberations. No, there was no lengthy deliberations. They had this shit canceled. You want to know why? Because they fired Jennifer Salke months ago. They fired her months ago, and she was the only thing protecting Rafe Judkins, the showrunner, the creative genius behind this horrible, horrible show. Without her to protect him, without her to keep it going, this show was doomed because it has never had a true fan base. It had a stand base. It had a bunch of fake fans. It had a bunch of fake promotion through shills. It was never a success. Never. So there was no lengthy deliberation. This thing was canceled as soon as season 3 started because the one person that protected it wasn't there anymore. As often is the case in the current economic environment, the reasons were financial. Of course it's financial because it wasn't making them any money. It's not that it cost a lot. It wasn't making them any money. And it wasn't bringing any subscribers to Prime. The TV adaptation of the books by Robert Jordan and Brandon Sanderson, co-produced by Sony Pictures and Amazon MGM Studios, is a high-end, pricey fantasy drama which ushered in the genre on Prime Video, later joined by Rings of Power, which is also not long for this world. It doesn't get a season 4 either. They'll pull the escape hatch on that, just like I've been saying. Starring Rosamund Pike. That was one of your first problems. We'll get into that another time. The Wheel of Time got off to a strong start in 2021 as Prime Video's most watched series premiere of the year and one of platform's top 5 series launches of all time. Let's explore that for 1 second. It started strong because they dropped a 3-episode premiere. And now everything's measured in millions or billions minutes viewed. So it looked like a giant success when in fact it was a failure. It was a flop. And that video that I showed you a few minutes ago,
That video I made before the premiere, and I got raked over the coals. I got ratioed into oblivion. But then after the premiere, I'll go back and show you right now. We'll go back and look. After the premiere, oh look, I recovered. I was at 20% ratio, but look, I recovered in the end. And this is original like to dislike. This is before they took away the dislike button. So this is the real like to dislike. I recovered. I'm still not great, but I got pulled out of a black hole. Pulled out. It was something like 60-10. And then look what happened in the end, because I was shown to be right then, and I'm right now. So no, it was not a success. It was resoundingly rejected completely. 3 seasons in, the series has remained a solid performer. Bullshit. But its viewership has slipped. That's an oxymoron. How could it be a solid performer if the viewership slips? That's total bullshit. That's shill speak. That's obfuscation. That is word salad meant to make idiots think something different. With the fantasy drama dropping out of Nielsen's top 10 originals chart after the first 3 weeks of season 3, while staying on the list the entire runs of previous 2 seasons. Again, Nielsen's is a broken system. It's the current standard, but it's broken when it comes to measuring new seasons, because when you go to Nielsen's, they measure all the minutes viewed for all seasons in that period of time. That means when you're watching something and it has 2 seasons or more, that means that new season's minutes get lumped in with all the minutes watched. And the good, loyal little stands of Wheel of Time on Amazon, they will watch everything before that to juice the minutes. They know the game. But that shows you how much of a failure season 3 was. Even juicing the minutes, even combine the watch hours of all 3 seasons, it still only broke onto Nielsen's once. Just once. And it never even once showed up on Samba. Nobody watched it on Samba. On another stream and a video, we'll go over those numbers. So, Nielsen's is accurate for single seasons, but when it's more than 1 season, it's not that accurate. So once again, this is bullshit right here. Showing, oh my God, it stayed in there for the other 2 seasons. That's because after season 1, it was lumping in season 1 and season 2. And season 1 wasn't that hot either. Bottom 5 every time. The Nielsen rankings reflect U.S. viewership. Streaming renewal decisions are made based on how a show does around the world, and Wheel of Time is a global title. It did rank number 1 on Prime Video in multiple countries. Oh yes. The stands, they were parading around. Oh, it's number 1 in Denmark. It's number 1 in Germany. Oh, it's number 1 here in Africa somewhere. It's number 1 here. It's number 1 there. They were parading those around saying, here, you have to renew it. It's number 1 here. In the end, your number 1 rankings are bullshit because you're relying on Amazon Prime to give you the numbers. Do you think they're going to tell the truth? Do you? If you do, there's a bridge in Brooklyn I want to sell you. Still, the season 3 overall performance was not strong enough compared to the show's cost for Prime Video to commit to another season, and the streamer could not make it work after examining different scenarios and following decisions that led to Studio Sony TV, sources said. With the cancellation possibility and the show's passionate fan base, no, there's like 5 people on social media, ex-Twitter, who go, oh my God, and they are all warped and deranged individuals who only care about all the characters being gay. That's all they care about. They don't care about the story. They care about characters who were not gay in the books all being gay in the show. So they don't have a passionate fan base. They got a stan base who are retarded. Season 3 finale was designed to offer some closure. Still, you could never offer closure. You skipped a book to do season 3. They skipped an entire book and jumped to book 4. And there was still technically another 10 books after that. So you were never going to get a conclusion. Still, the news will be a gut punch for fans who have been praising the latest season as the series' best yet creatively. Prime Video executives also have spoken of the show getting better creatively every season, which is supported by critics, blah, blah, blah. Rankings on Rotten Tomatoes don't count because it's all bullshit metrics. The series stars, okay, now I was just going to give the details, blah, 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 and again, this is all bullshit, which we'll go over another time. So here's the end. This show was canceled because it was never Wheel of Time. I'll give you a quick list to be broken down further on a different video, because this is just the beginning of our celebration of the cancellation of Hard Show. The show was never going to work. It was always going to be canceled because it deviated from the source material. It changed characters. It race swapped characters. It added characters that didn't exist. It made characters gay that weren't gay, and it literally changed the story to suit agenda. They changed the rules, the world, everything that Robert Jordan created and Brandon Sanderson brought home. This show was always going to fail. I said it 3 years ago, right there. You can see I said it 3 years ago, and I'm saying it now. It was always going to fail because it was not Wheel of Time. And here we are. I get to do my victory lap. Join me as I celebrate the destruction of this show. It's going to be a fun ride, but for now, I'm done. Thank you, everybody, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to me here on YouTube, or hope to earn your trust and support using Facts and Logic, because Facts and Logic do not care about fake fan Stan and SJW Fifis. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.